Hello everyone and welcome to another one of RC Street Shop's how-to videos. Today on Pimp My RC Car, we're going to turn this pile of crap into a nice truck. Or we're going to teach you how to build a Monster Slash. Okay, so we get a lot of questions in the shop. People come in and they go, I want to build a Slash with big tires. Or they say, I want to build a Monster Slash. Or I want to do this. How do I do it? Well, a Monster Slash is something pretty simple. A Monster Slash is essentially just a slash with Stampede wheels and tires on it. Basically big monster truck tires. A little more to it than that, and if you want to build a decent Monster Slash, one that's not going to steer terribly, burn your motor up and things like that, then you want to add a little more to it. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to properly build a basic Monster Slash. We're going to show you the tire size to use, we're going to show you the what to do with the steering, and we're going to show you the body mounts you should use. So, let's jump into this. What do you need to create a Monster Slash? Well, you don't need it, but we made a nice pretty Chevy body for this because let's face it, the body on this thing has seen better days. The core part to this is the 2.8 monster truck tires that we normally would put on a Stampede. We have Proline Swamper intercoats in this truck because they look cool. Stock Traxxas tires would not make a very cool looking Monster Slash, so we're going to go with these. Also, it's very important to raise your body up when you do a Monster Slash. So we have a Proline adjustable body mount kit to go with our new body, because if you don't raise the body up, the tires are going to hit the body, they're going to lock up and skid when you're driving, and the thing's not going to want to go straight if you jump it. Also, because these tires are a lot heavier than the standard Slash tires, and the steering on the Slash is a pile of, I don't want to say it out loud if there's kids watching, so you need to upgrade the steering. And we've got a ProTek 100T servo for that, and a ProTek aluminum servo horn. Now we're going to put all this stuff on the part numbers and everything on the screen, so let's jump into this. This isn't really a how to install this stuff, but we're going to go through it and show you how everything looks, how everything works, just kind of the basics of it. We have a video on how to install a servo on a Slash. You shouldn't need a video to show you how to take your tires and wheels off, because if you can't figure out how to pull a tire and wheel off, you need more help than what this video is going to give you. And then body mounts, we'll get into a little bit on how to do the body mounts, but these are basically a plug and play thing. You pull your stock mounts off, you put these on, and then the body, we have another video on how to paint and trim the body. So this stuff's already out there. I don't want to do these things more than once, so check our back catalog of videos, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we are back. Didn't take very long on your end, but it took a while on our end. We have here a completed Monster Slash. Yes, this is the same dirty, disgusting truck that we started with. So what we've done is, and we mentioned in the beginning, the different things we're going to do to the truck. First thing was tires and wheels. We put new Super Swampers on it. 2.8 size. These are for the Stampede. And as you can see, this is kind of what makes the monster out of the Monster Slash, is these big monster truck tires. Next, which we'll show you in the cutaways, we did the Proline adjustable body mounts. And the reason for that is twofold. Proline recommends the mounts when you use their bodies, because if you don't, you gotta chop them up in the front for the front bumper. And this here still should be chopped up a little bit. For right now, we're gonna leave it. You gotta clearance the body to clear the front bumper. If you don't do that, the body won't sit down. If you don't want to clearance the body, you do what we did here. You use the adjustable body mounts and raise it up. The other reason you use the adjustable body mounts is for clearance in the suspension. The Slash tire kind of tucks backwards when it goes up, and as you can see here, we've got a ton of clearance under compression, so the tire doesn't rub the body. If you use the stock Slash body and don't raise it up, or if you use any body and don't raise it up, your tires are going to hit your body, and it just makes a horrible noise, tears your body up, and also if there's not enough traction out there, it'll lock the tire up and the car will skid to one side. So you'll jump it, and it'll come down, the car will like skid to the side and roll over, and you'll be like, why does my car roll over whenever I jump it? And it's because your bodies are hitting the tires are locking up and it skids the car to one side. So, with this setup here, we've got plenty of clearance. We can jump the car if we want to. If we cut and trim the body a little bit, we can lower it down a little bit more. It'll make the truck handle better. But for the time we have available here, I want to go home. It's late. This will do. This truck has got plenty of clearance. Back tires don't rub, front tires don't rub, and that's kind of your basics of a Monster Slash. Now, another thing we did is we did the ProTek Servo in this. We also eliminated the stock. The stock Servo Saver is a pile. For those of you who are not familiar with it, the Servo Saver on the Slash, what it does is it's basically a piece that fits onto the servo that's spring-loaded, and the servo will turn. It will turn inside of the Servo Saver until the spring loads enough to actually turn the wheels. Now, what ends up happening is the Saver never ends up going back straight. Those of you with two-wheel drive Traxxas cars that wonder why your car always wanders left or right, it's because of the Servo Saver. The spring never decompresses fully, and it leaves the tires cocked one way or the other. We've eliminated that completely by getting rid of the Servo Saver, and I do not recommend getting rid of the Servo Saver unless you do a better servo. The reason that Servo Saver is there is because the 2075 is a weak servo. So it's weak as far as power and it's weak as far as strength goes. So you don't want to use the stock Servo Saver with these big tires because it's going to engage the Servo Saver sooner. And what that means is that when your servo starts to turn, the spring will compress instead of turning the tires, so you're going to have sloppier steering because of the heavier tires, heavier and bigger tires. So what we did was we eliminated the Servo Saver completely. We put a ProTek T100 servo in here, which is their high torque. This is a fantastic servo. I've gone on and on about it in other videos. It's got, double the power of the stock Traxxas servo, and it retails for around 50 bucks. You cannot beat this thing. A 2075 in the stores is between $30 and $40. Don't replace your servo with that pile. Get a ProTek 100T. It's a much better servo. It's not much money, and you'll thank yourself for it because by the time you break two of those 2075s, and you will if you replace the 2075 with another one, you could have easily bought 100T and had money left over. So I strongly recommend, even if you're not going to do a Monster Slash, to put the ProTek Servo into your truck. We put it into this truck. The wheels steer. The steering is considerably better, and the truck drives considerably better because now the steering is so direct. And those are the basics of a Monster Slash. We also did this very pretty Silverado body. My friend's a Chevy guy. Sorry about that, but you can't fix everybody. Just kidding. And it's pretty. I mean, it's red. Got a black. We did the bed in black and matte stickers on it. It's a good-looking truck now. This thing is awesome. Something he's going to be proud of, and really, just a few simple modifications totally transformed the Slash. Now, if you want to build your own Monster Slash, where could you do that? RC Street Shop! We are in Long Beach, California, 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California. Our phone number, if you don't want to come by, is 562-425-9000. If you want to see us on social media or follow us on social media, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are also on YouTube. And if you didn't realize that, then I wonder how you're watching this video now, but we are on YouTube also. Like and subscribe to the video, and if you want to see us show you how to put anything else together, you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and until next time, we'll see you. I'm going home.